Test. Testing. 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 No. Okay. Let's cancel that out. You lower the volume of the game a bit. Let's move it down to like 17. Testing. Testing, testing. Testing. Right, that sounds good. Alright. Put that over there. Actually, put that right there. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Need to get... No, I don't want credits, I want options. Video... Borderless window, apply. Confirm. That should hopefully work. It looks like it's working. And it should pop up on the stream at any moment now. There we go. Aha! Alright. And now for something else. Okay. Oh, of course, that has to be a pain in the butt. Alright. I think that's good enough. There we go. Alright. Time to get the stream started. Feels like it's been forever since I streamed. Probably because it has been. Anyways, Endless Space 2. This game, as far as I know, was just recently became considered fully completed. Version 1. I bought it while I was in early access, haven't really played it, and yeah, I'm gonna start out the tutorial actually. Even though it says first time 4X game, it is not my first time. I've played the other Endless series games. I played Endless Space, played Dungeon to Endless, and I played Endless Legends. I love this game series. I'd probably, if they had a Founders Pack or something available for extra support for the developers, I probably bought it for this game. And I bought all their DLC for all the other games as well. The highest cost packs for those as well. They're a great company, and they make it. They give you benefits that make it worth your while, in my opinion. Alright, recommend settings? Sure, whatever. Let's do this. Let's see. Just the Vultures, I think? Oh. Doesn't give you like this background story like it does in Endless Legends in the loading screen.
Under the visionary leadership of Emperor Zelivus, we have become a proud and powerful nation.
Hurrah!
It's time to rise up, grasp our future, and seek our destiny among the stars. Imagine the future that we can build. We shall construct great fleets, send them out to make great discoveries, and through their conquests, secure our place in this rich galaxy. We will discover new sciences and new life. We will greet new peoples and turn them into new patriots. Together, we shall leave our mark on history. For together, we can become anything our hearts desire. Whatever the cost, whatever the effort, let us not shy away from the greatness that is our birth.
It's starting to feel like the Bethesda game with this intro. Looks like Fallout. The old style introduction reminded me of Fallout a ton.
It is a time of great peace and prosperity for the Empire. Usurpers have been vanquished, disagreements resolved, wars ended. The Empire is truly united. Now is the time for your great nation to forge a path to the stars.
Look how they actually have voice
to bring your
acting.
great civilization to other worlds, to impress upon any other races you discover that your way is the best way.
Well, my way is the best way. I mean, let's be real here. Bit of backstory is the Endless series actually. I remember in Endless Space 1, of course there's a bunch of different factions, and then there was Endless Legends, and there's a bunch of different factions that were different. They were all completely different from the factions in Endless Space 1, except for one faction. I think that was the Vultures. And then inside, out of the original races of, out of the original races of Endless Legends, I believe all of them except for that one that came from Endless Space 1 continued into Endless Space 2. Or at least that's how it started out. So in my mind, that's saying, alright, like the background goal in, it wasn't one of the primary goals, it was a background goal in Endless Space 1 was to find the planet Auriga and conquer it and claim it for your own faction. And I guess in the storyline, the Vultures were the ones who did that, and then they settled on Auriga. Because in Endless Legends, that's the planet you're in. Heck, in Dungeon to Endless, you're on Auriga, and your spaceship crashed, and you're trying to get back to the surface because your spaceship like drilled deep into the ground. So in those legends, I'm thinking the people who got to Auriga want to stay there, while the other factions on Auriga are like, alright, it's our turn to go to space and discover what's out there beyond the stars. We know there's alien life, let's see what there is in that alien life. I might be misremembering. Anyways, tutorial time. Some of the useful starting conditions, including unique faction traits, have been temporarily disabled. Once you have gained a better understanding of the game fundamentals, the features will be re-enabled. Fair enough, I guess. The Endless Galaxy is rich with opportunities, but also dangers. In order to survive this universe, you will need to build a mighty civilization that can conquer powerful foes. Your tale begins here, in the middle of the galaxy, in your home star system, Dusai, however that's pronounced. I don't know. Use the scroll wheel, zoom in, or click on your star system. Oh, ooh, to open the star system management screen. Let's see here. Food, industry, dust, science, influence. Influence was a new thing. Alright. They're still calling themselves a 4X game. Won't they be a 5X game now with the influence? Because that's five resources right there. Influence counts as a resource. It can be spent and gathered, and therefore is a resource. System population count 3, current stock, system growth. Ooh. Okay. Turn stock gain, population gained. Defense. Alright. Long ago, Dusai was colonized by the United Empires, star-faring forebears. When they settled on yeah. Today it is the beating heart of the Empire's ambitions, but it can be made even stronger. To strengthen, you must master the production and exploitation of several resources. Only colonized planet resources can be useful. Hold on, that should be S apostrophe, not apostrophe S, because it's multiple and then possessive, not single possessive. I'm sure we only have one right now, but it's referring to in the future when we have multiples. What's this? Imperials. Hisho. Interesting. Alright. Five key resources are critical. You see, 5 resources. It should be a 5x game, not a 4x game. Like in those legends, it should be 5x, not 4x. Now, Endless Space 1, that's a 4x. It didn't have influence. Dungeon Endless only had 3 resources, unless you count your heroes as a resource, which I wouldn't count them as a resource. So that should be a 3x. Or maybe I'm just missing the idea behind the concept of 4x. Maybe it doesn't actually mean 4 resources. I don't know. Right, their protection per turn on any colonized planet scales with the size of the population living on the planet. For example, on Rhea, its population if its population is 3, base protection is multiplied by 3 for every resource. Ooh, that's handy. Oh, oops, I accidentally turned my volume down. There we go. Because I remember, I think it was like that, maybe on... I don't remember how it was in Endless Space 1, it's been a while since I played that one. But in Endless Legends, I know for a fact you had to take your population, distribute them, like, alright, he goes here, so I get more of that resource. So you put a certain amount of people into food or industry or dust or science or influence. You don't have to put them all in one spot. You could split it up. I remember in one of my games I had like 40 people in food. Dang, that was a huge food. Or 40 people. I just have 40 people in like one location, really. So I could just basically get a ton of any resource whenever I wanted. Alright. Yeah, I think it's the same way in Endless Space 1 as it is in Endless Space 2 regarding the population bonus. What's this? This will influence the result of next election. There's elections? Oh boy, that makes things a lot more complicated as well. Yeah, because I only looked at the game a little bit when it was in beta. I looked at the technology screen, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm just gonna wait for the game to be finished, and then I'm gonna do the tutorial, because the tutorial wasn't an option when I opened it. Like it was there, but it was grayed out. I keep getting sidetracked. ADHD, which I actually have diagnosed. The total fidgety production of the system scheduled for the next turn is displayed in the side panel. Note that even though there is only a single colonized planet in the display system, the total fidgety production is greater than Rhea's production. Okay, so I'm only getting... Alright. This is because the system's improvement... Oh, okay. So these are the improvements I currently have? Alright, so these are the improvements I currently have, or I can get. What the heck? I closed that. Oh well. Actually, I should just... quit. There you go. That won't bother me anymore. Am I... Skype is do not disturb. Okay. Oh, nope. Go back in there. Alright. So... I have this improvement? Maybe it'll tell me. Alright, so those are improvements I have. Plus 40 food. What? 25, 25 industry. So that's 40 food. That's not adding up. Hold on. About rolling your empire's development as they will help to enhance the strengths and minimize weaknesses of the system. So that's just plus 40 food right there. Plus 10% food per person as well. But then that says 24. So 24 plus 40 is not that. How about this? 12 plus whatever equals 22. No. My thing just... Oh wow, my graphics are sure is low right now. Considering I'm live streaming, that's surprising. That doesn't even have science. That has science, so that's 10. Alright, so that one adds up. Industry. That's plus 15. No, not 15. Yeah, no. 25. That's plus 25. Plus 25 to influence. Yeah. Food just isn't making sense. Where? Okay, 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 there we go. Now it makes sense. Alright. Alright, industry production can never be stored, so you should always have something under construction. Otherwise, the industry resource for that turn will disappear one turn later. The list of available constructions shows what can be built in your system. Alright. Yeah, but that's a downfall right there. At the very bottom of that, I wish I could point my finger, which I kind of am trying, but of course you can't see me. At the bottom where it says colony base, at the very bottom, it says upkeep. That's the downfall. Most improvements have an upkeep. For example, these are ones that we can get later on. Yep, upkeep of 2, upkeep 4, upkeep 8. Oh, infinite supermarkets. I thought that was in Japanese for a moment. That's an alien language. Alright. Like most interface elements, remember that you can get more details by hovering over each construction. Also note that system improvements can only be built once in the system. The improvement drone network is generally a safe choice to start, considering its effects. Alright, +5, 2 upkeep, and... No, I think I'd rather have that. I'd rather have cerebral reality, considering it gives me science and dust more than this gives me food and industry, and it doesn't have upkeep. It costs the same amount to the same amount of industry to make, take 5 turns either way, and gives me the same amount of influence. So then again, more food means more population sooner, more industry means faster production of technologies in the future. I'm gonna add that next. Alright. The construction at the top of the queue will use your system's industry production turn after turn until it is built. This way, several turns might be required depending on the industry cost of your queue construction. In turn when ready. Alright. It didn't have me go through the technology screen yet, which is to use up your science, which also disappears at the end of a turn. Now, a tip for anybody who plays any of these games by this company, and I never played Civilization, so I don't know if they have this same system or if it works the same way they do. So you have a certain amount of industry per turn, so I'm getting 37 industry per turn. Let's say this only cost 20. The extra 17 would be lost unless you have something after it, in which case the extra 17 would go into this. So always have at least 2 things lined up rather than 1. That way, once the first one finishes, the next one can start early. It doesn't always make a huge difference, but it does make a little bit difference, and in the end, all the little things add up and can be helpful. Alright. I'll give it a year to end my turn. Okay. Population went up. And so with the other exploited resources, some food is produced every turn. Like industry, it cannot be stockpiled and is immediately used. And naturally, the first use of food is feeding the existing system population, and the excess food is then automatically put towards the system population growth. So what you're saying is, alright, so we're eating food. Alright, we have leftover food. What are we going to do? We're just going to combine it into this big mass of food, and eventually it will become another person. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. And we get enough food piled up on top in a big pile, enough food in a big pile, it will become a person. Because that, okay, yeah, that's logical, totally. As you can see, the population count will increase for a few more turns, 3 more turns. I'm assuming that's that. No, turns until gain is 6. Okay. Maybe you already noticed that different population types live in the system. Yes, I have. You will discover that many others exist across the whole galaxy, each with their own unique traits that can modify the planet's base productions. So the Imperials give me... I don't know what that does. I can't really look at it. Can I? Oh, I can. Alright. Industrialist. Building, industry, generating, constructions. Okay, so that's for the election stuff. Okay. So I have 2 industrialists and 1 militarist, which is down here for elections. What's that, though? Or 3 representatives for industry. Where's... You also industry? Militarist, anti-pacifist. Oh man, that's gonna get complicated. I'll worry. I'll let the tutorial teach me about that stuff. For now, let's see. This is giving me. It's not telling me now. All right, now +1 influence. Plus 30 people. I don't know what the heck that means. And absolutely no idea. Alright. Okay. So let me change it. Alright. Around the system population count is the circular population growth gauge. It did not used to be circular in the past. When this fills up, a new unit of population will be added to the system. The number of turns before this happens is shown by the turn counter to the right of the gauge. More excess food, faster population growth. Okay, growth. Note also the population type that will be created is shown by the icon above the turn counter. Yeah, so I'll get another Imperial. Oh, now that's working again. Ah, so there's 50% chance for each. Okay. Over here, also known as the system science production. It is pulled across the whole empire and used to research new technologies. Open the newly accessible technology screen to learn how to research some game-changing tech. Oh, wait, I do get a surplus of science in this game. What? That's cool. That's awesome. That is very awesome. And this is very complicated compared to how it used to be. Or, I don't want to say complicated. Just different. It doesn't look too complicated. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't seem too complicated. Looks like a mixture between Endless Legend and Endless Space 1 technology menu. Because Endless Space 1 just had hierarchies and tiers that you had to go through. You had to have one unlocked to get to next. And it didn't have these tiers, it just had the hierarchy. Endless Legends, I don't remember if it had the hierarchy or not, but it definitely had the tiers. That was a big part of it. And this seems to be both. So to get this, I would imagine I need to have that. Alright, so I researched one thing to unlock this, 2 to unlock that, I guess. Alright, and then once I get to, like, let's say level 3, I get to level 3, I can use those right away. Let's say I went down this path, I want to be able to get that. But I would be able to get that. I can get those regardless. Okay. You don't always need a tutorial to figure things out. Sometimes you can just look at stuff and figure it out on your own. Deeds. Oh, those are deeds. Okay. What's this? Be the first produce 100 dust in a single star system. Effects on system. What's this one? Be the first to build the Wonder Endless Research Park in Endless World. Is this exploration? No, this is development. Looking to see if I can get those. I'll see them. Interesting. Alright. Empire may have found the secrets of voyaging between the stars, but without further scientific discoveries, your civilization will surely stagnate. Science production must be used to research new technology to solve problems old and new. Well, hey, the technology in this game is far above what we're capable of in real life. We can't like warp speed through stars. I could bring up my physics knowledge now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. People don't want to fall asleep, I bet. Or maybe you do want to fall asleep, in which case, feel free to ask me to explain the science behind all of that. Or the theoretical science. It actually wouldn't take too long, but whatever. Alright. The technology tree is split into 4 quadrants: Empire development, science and exploration, military and economy, and trade. Each quadrant is split into stages. Access to higher stages is cramped by researching a sufficient number of technologies from the previous stage of the corresponding quadrant. Oh, there's search down here too. That's nice. The science cost of all technologies automatically increases for each new technology that you research. Oh, that's unfortunate. In addition, researching higher stage technologies also costs more science. Okay. Oh, okay, so that doesn't limit it, it reduces the cost of it. And those, I guess, are... Maybe? That's what it is? No, they don't look like they're connected like that. Maybe they are? I just don't realize it? Alright. Alright. Different technologies can enable very different effects. Some will grant unique one-off capabilities or empire-wide bonuses, while others will give system improvements or ship designs that need to be built in system. Hover the mouse over the side elements of each technology for details. Alright, I already know how to do that. I'm not going to do it over each and every one right now. Food and industry-related technologies are usually a sensible strategy to begin using your science. You can recognize the elements related to these key resources thanks to a color code. Like technology. Alright, yeah, so green food. Red is, I thought, military. Yeah. Green is food. That's diplomacy. Alright. Pink is approval. Blue is science. Orange is industry. And I don't see... Isn't it? I think purple is... I think diplomacy is influence. Alright. Select the technology research. All technologies are currently suggested. The selected technology will take a fixed number of turns to be researched, depending on your power-wide science production. Note that several technologies can be queued in your turn when you are ready. Alright, so science and exploration. Let's see what we got. What's this? Destroy command point. No. Planetary colonization. Colonize Mediterranean. What? What? That would be so cool to have a planet that looks like the entire planet is like themed after Mediterranean. That'd be so cool. Alright, soil is poor, rainfall limited, and summer's harsh. Alright, maybe it wouldn't be so cool. Tundra. Alright, which ones do they recommend? That's more science. That would probably be good. I can research Tundra, which gives me even more science if I remember correctly. And if it's the same as Endless Space 1. But does this give me enables diplomacy with minor civilizations? That, in my mind, diplomacy is always an essential part of these games. In fact, so that'll make the ecologist happy. I think that's what it's saying, or I don't know. Excuse me. Alright. Now I'm going, and that gives me infinite supermarkets as well, which increases my approval. Approval is always an essential part. More approval, more productive your workers are, or your population is. Higher approval rating, you'll get better stats. And lower approval rating, your people might rebel. And you don't want that. I think in Endless Space 1 they rebel, they could destroy stuff, and in Endless Legends I think they just go on strike and just don't produce anything at all. And then, you know, eventually start dying because they don't have any food anymore. So I'm gonna go with that, and then move on to, what's this? The scrumptious politics. Yeah. I already have this. What's this do? Titanium and industrial infrastructure. Okay. Is that it? Is this it? How did you join alliance? That is very important. That right there. It allows you to exchange resources and technologies. You can if you have surplus of technologies or dust or something, or of not technology maybe, alright, if you have technologies and you don't want to spend the science to research technology that you want, look at your allies. You might be able to trade with them to get technologies, or you can give them resources or dust. And you gotta be careful about that as well, because if you give them wrong technologies, they can destroy you in the future. And I'm not sure if this is like the other games where you can win an alliance or not, because in the other games you cannot. Over colonization. Oh, that will be nice. That means people won't get mad for me expanding, which becomes a problem in the other games. Alright, so I I guess I'll go this way. What's this do? Alright. Colonize Baron. As facilitative of that, I'll go that way. Alright, this is just a tutorial though, so I don't need to spend too much time on it yet. Oh, alright, the Endless Galaxy is a rich one. As your Empire explores the stars, chance of coming across unusual places, happenings where your attention is needed is great. In the quest and event screen, the quest log, keep track of all these quests. Okay. The Empire is ready to expand into the galaxy and bring its mighty civilization into new worlds. Maybe even new patriots. The first starship yards have just finished building their inaugural vessels, and now is the time to send them out into the waiting cosmos. The Empire must bring its civilization to the stars. It is our destiny. Discover and colonize another star system by bringing a flagship, colonizer ship to a... I just saw the flag, I call it flagship. That's from Fashion Light. To a system that harbors a colonizable planet. Reward is a hero, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Learners, they'll be as helpful as they were in Endless Legends, or they'll be as unhelpful as they were in Endless Space 1. At least to me, they were unhelpful. Don't need to be there. Oh, I can right click. Okay. Click on the fleet. The settler ship enables colonization, while the patrol ship is rapid reconnaissance. Alright. Now, does it tell you this? At least it's not telling you this in this tip menu. The settler ship can also do recon. It's just, it moves a lot slower, so it's not ideal to use it as such. But if you have enough ships and you don't think you're going to be attacked, well, it's a viable option. Note that the fleets will always be visually represented by the strongest ship within their number. Click on the fleets to examine their composition, and hover over the blah blah. Alright, so that's patrol, that's the settler. Alright, you can tell me to move them now. All fleets share a number of attributes that determine their effectiveness, which can be improved researching technologies, ship designs. Command points determine how big a fleet can be. Okay. Each ship requiring a certain number of command points. Movement points determine how far the fleet can move along star lanes in a single turn. For a fleet with several ships, this will be determined by a ship with the least movement. Health represents sum of the health of every ship in the fleet. So, summation. Alright, okay, now it's time to strike out. Oh, it does it strike out your phone. I'm like, okay, my phone's right here. I could activate Siri, but I don't want to. Okay, now it's time to strike out from your home system to discover a habitable planet to colonize. For now, collect tribals for fleets limited to star lanes. Keep in mind that fleets cannot be modified or even redirected while traveling. They must reach the destination system before they can be issued new commands. Alright, and they can also, you don't have to click on one at a time. You can click, let's say there's a spot right here and there's a spot over here. You can click over here. If that spot's already discovered, you can click over here and it'll just go. You don't have to wait for them to get there before telling them to go here. You just tell them to go there, they'll take the shortest path there. So which way will you go? Several star lanes lead away from your home system, each leading into the unknown. Your explorations begin here. Select a fleet, preferably the one with the patrol ship, and start exploring. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the patrol ship first, and the patrol ship, and right click. Okay. Alright. Did he not get there? He didn't get there. Alright, then let's take you and go that way. Ha. No. Alright, and then in turn. Fleets can see a certain distance across the galaxy. Beyond this, the crystalline sea hides mysteries, areas you have yet to discover. Note that other Empire fleets will only be visible if they remain within a range of vision. Alright, now it's up to you to decide when to end your turns. As a guide, you should always remember to check your fleets. Your system construction is technology queue. Ideal empires do not conquer the galaxy. What? Ideal empires... Oh, idle. Okay. I can read. I can totally read. Wow, nothing still? How barren is this place? I'm there! Oh, wait, where are you going now? Hold on. Oh, you're docked. Ooh, that's interesting. Huge monsoon, colonizable, tiny arid, and hospitable. English, what are you? Alright, so this is colonizable. Alright, I'm gonna have you go this way now. See if you can find a path over there that's shorter than going way back. Or if there's an area over here, I won't need to. Oh, alright. Go forth and conquer. I like this cutscene where it shows each of the planets. Colonizable. Ooh, acid rain. Oof. Desert and hospitable. Large desert and I'm gonna keep trying. Inhospitable. Inhospitable. Savannah. Huh. Alright. But there is a colonizable one here. Premise 1. That looks nice. That total looks pretty cool. Acid rain, what does that do? Oh, okay, I colonized it by accident. Oh well. Oh, this is nice. This is lovely. Alright. Okay, here. Well done. With an outpost established, migrants will begin to arrive on your new world from your empire in the form of automated civilian ships that you cannot control. Lovely. So... had to wait for ships to arrive with food to make people, so that if they could just pile the food on a planet and bam, people. Once enough of your people have arrived, or it brings people, have arrived to form a single population unit, the outpost will become a colony and the system will be yours. Maybe it takes excess food because they burn so many calories while having intercourse, which I think is actually very calorie burning exercise, like one of the best there is. Well, that could make sense, I guess. Be wary though, another empire may set up a competing outpost. Use outpost actions to incite faster mitigation rates. Make sure you're the first to establish a colony. Alright, outpost actions. Merchants of money who can ignore the lower dust boost the outpost's growth based on its dust value. Ah, greener grass. It's better over here. Gain a bonus from your outpost of your opponents in the system. By marketing the possibility to start over space, resources, and healthy subsidies, you can double the migration rate from the planet that provides colonists. Alright. I just... Oh, I don't have that much money. Oh, I do. Never mind. "12 turns. Oh, come on. Alright. To say, I want you to make a infinite supermarket. Okay. Oh, ship designs for settler and patrol ships are now present in the construction list. Similar system improvements can be added to construction queue and build more ships. So designs always begin with a choice of ship hull. More ship hulls, including ones dedicated to warfare, can be unlocked in the tree. Oh, is it talking about here? Okay. That's where I changed the designs. Alright. I think I'll go for another 45 minutes. Or until the tutorial ends, whichever comes first. My throat's getting tired of all this talking non-stop. I'm not used to doing this anymore. Alright, science. Can I cue that next? Yes, I can. Okay. I already did that. Great. Can I cue this as 3? I can. So it's not like in the space one. Or they have to be in order for you to, like in order of the hierarchy for you to do it. It's more like in those legends where you can just pick the ones you want. Alright, intern, I guess. Oh? Okay. Hold on. I'm already able to make infinite supermarket, so what does this do for me? Okay, oh, let me look at my technology screen. Alright, so I need 2 researches over here to continue to that. I don't care about either of those. I don't care about... Oh wait, no, that's nice. Okay, I'll take that one. Oh, okay, are you... Oh. Here we go. Oh, okay, there's a bit of lag there. Interestingly. Right. How's this going? 10 more turns? Okay, and turn again. And turn again. Alright, what else I want? I guess I can add that. Why not? I love the soundtrack of these games. There's especially one in Endless Legends where it had like a chorus, I guess, in the background. It's so melodic. And like they weren't singing any words, they were just doing notes. Ooh, a bunch of stuff's happening next turn. Well, not this coming turn. Now next turn. All right. Alright. Got person. Inspect. Each of your Academy heroes is a special individual with a unique backstory, skill tree, and starting statistics. From here you can access their skill tree as well as the ship design of their personal craft. He has a personal craft? What? Oh, that's so cool. Unlike all other vessels, heroes upgrade their personalized craft by spending dust. If assigned to a fleet, upgrading can only happen if the fleet is in orbit around a friendly system. Alright, so what's this? Bounce between the hull plating absorption is shield absorption. Kinetics are and missiles are projectile weapons. Alright, the best defense against them is hull plating. Best defense are shields, so it's half and half. Alright. Alright, that's interesting. Let's upgrade do. I can't upgrade. Oh. Interesting. Okay, here's his skill points. Alright, so I can assign him to a place as well. Interesting. Okay, so he's about as it seems I can assign him to star system. Yes, I can have governors on star systems rather than on planets. So that's about as helpful as Endless Legends. That's nice. Alright, curiosity located next to the planet, start studying it. Oh, over here? The approval level can change for a number of reasons: planet colonizations, political changes, overpopulation, constructions. Systems of high approval ratings will enjoy increased food and influence production, while those with lower ratings will suffer the reverse. So approval only affects food and influence doesn't affect the others anymore. Alright, fair enough. Also note that the weighted average of the approval levels on your individual system impacts the production of dust and cyan. Okay, never mind then. It does affect all of them. Hover over the cursor approval for information for more details on influencing factors. So they don't like the planet because of acid rain. Alright, now what? Behind every great civilization lies great leaders. In your empire, the most important of these are your Academy heroes, dust-enhanced individuals from across the galaxy who can change the course of history. Train at the fabled Academy, heroes come in 4 classes: guardians, seekers, overseers, and counselors. Support modules. Alright. Heroes can be assigned. Right. Okay, yeah. Heroes can be assigned system governors or fleet admirals to boost performance. Note that assigned heroes incur a dust upkeep cost and must wait 10 turns when reassigned. To recruit heroes into your empire, you must discover the system where the fabled academy is located, or build the academy embassy, a unique building unlockable by stage 2 xenology technology. Okay, rhyme. In the empire development quadrant. Inspect and assign / unassigned heroes from this screen. Alright. Okay, I can assign you. I just expect. So, what did these things do? What? Oh, I got a message and got distracted. Oh, someone wants a link. Alright, so weapon, movement, weapon, yeah. Support module, here we go. Vision range 1, probe stock 2, cooldown 4. Okay. Weapon, defense, and defense. Okay. Assign to system. Let's put you here. Why the heck not? Alright, now what does the game want me to do to continue the tutorial? Economy scan? Oh, what? That is cool. I have no idea what any of it means. What? Whoa. Whoa, this is also new. Okay. 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 Alright. Trade view. There's no trade going on, so that doesn't matter. Diplomacy view. Battles. Okay. Alright. Alright, game, what do you want me to do now? You want me to just end my turn? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Did my population just go down a ton? What the heck? Who's got your vote? Oh, here we go. This is stuff that is completely new and confusing. The polls are in. Political surveys are important tools for understanding the likely results of forthcoming elections. If you want to get a better idea of the political support in individual systems, zoom in to the star system management view for the system in question. In one turn, your empire will see its first election. Okay, but who is running? Please tell me we don't have the same people running who ran in America last year. Just please no. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. 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 I don't care about that right now. It's just tutorial. Crap. Oh, that info went away. Oh wait, here it is. Alright. The latest survey is in. It appears that the industrialist political party is in the lead. Wow, by a ton. But who knows what might happen on election day. Watch it, the militarist will win. Alright, so there's a political election going on. Alright. So some populations can politically influence by many different events. Battles fought, constructions built, the appearance of a great hero. The events that have impacted the system's population are shown here. Note, however, that the reaction to these events could be very different depending on the exact population in question. You wouldn't, after all, expect a Tycanon to respond to the outbreak of war like a Hiroshima. What? Alright. As you can see, events are organized into one of the 6 different political categories. Click on a different category to see which events have promoted the politics in question. Okay. So, okay, so they get mod. Okay. Alright. So this is saying that these guys got strong support from this event. Or these guys are giving strong support because of this event and moderate because of this event. These guys are giving none from this event and moderate because of this event. Alright. Alright, yeah, I think that's what it's saying anyways. As you can see, events are organized. Okay. The strength of a political reaction can be seen by size. These reactions can be anticipated by examining the political preferences of the individual populations. To learn how to do this, click on click on close. There's a difference in how you say it. Close versus close. To go back to the Star System management screen. Okay. The influence, but the improvement on the construction queue. Click. Oh! Oh, so you buy stuff out with influence in this game rather than dust. Okay. That's different from Endless Legends and Endless Space one. Okay. What's this used for? Currency for diplomacy, which probably means that it's going to cost influence in order to do trades with other factions. Like it did in Endless Legends. Not in the space, since they didn't have influence as a resource. What's going on here? Do I need to do something? No, I do not. Okay. What's this? University. Once per empire. And when your main place is your best place. I can't build right now. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna end the turn and see what happens. Did anything happen? Game? Can we go back in here? What? Game? Game? What happened? You didn't tell me anything about the election. What's going on? You're so Kappa Pride for this stream. Kappa Pride. I don't know what that means. Keats. I don't speak in faces. I don't understand faces. It's like I don't understand what happened with this election. America all over again. I don't understand what happened with this election. One person was in the lead, the next moment, like one person in the lead, you walk away, wake up in the morning, the other person wins. Hey, in my defense, I call myself a gamer, and well, yeah, I call myself a gamer. I don't understand any emojis that people use when they talk to me and instant messengers. Is that bleach? Oh no, that's salt. Okay, delicious. I'm gonna drink that salt. Okay, I'm just gonna straight up drink that salt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be uploading this to YouTube, so viewers can be confused. Where would I put that where it wouldn't be in the way? Question. Answer is nowhere, isn't it? I'm having both internal and external thoughts at the same time. So that may sound confusing. I was thinking I could put the chat in my stream so that people could like watch it in full screen, still see the chat, or so that people watching from YouTube would see what's going on and how I'm talking to the stream. But then there would not be an easy place to put it in the stream. Really? Where it wouldn't like block anything of the game, or because I don't want to just like make the game smaller in the stream. That would just make it look weird. Alright, let's try ending my turn again, see if anything happens. Congratulations, you're... oh, okay. Luxury resource. Dust Sidious trees. You can use it to upgrade your systems and that economy screen. Oh. 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 Okay, hello, robot things. Okay. Huh. It's like a knife through your heart. You joke, Hadri, you say. Knowing the Charadian never jokes. He shakes his head. What the heck am I reading? I'm not gonna read this right now. Some other time, perhaps. Okay. Congratulations, your empire, through innocent or underhand means, has acquired some luxury resource. Learn how they can transfer in the economy screen. Alright, that seems simple enough, I think, I hope. I don't think the diplomacy system has changed since the other two games, but maybe it has, I don't know. Nobody knows why certain miraculous specimens appear in a galaxy in some places and not others. But what is certain... Alright, I know why. It's called RNGesus. What is certain is that luxury resources can change empires. With up to 16 unique specimens able to exist in the galaxy, they are automatically exploited from your planets that have revealed luxury deposits. Other means of acquiring them include exploring curiosities, completing quests and diplomatic exchanges, and buying on the marketplace. I normally don't use luxuries unless I'm going for like a something in here, and the science feat, I think it's called, something like that. Whatever, the challenge that gets you extra stuff that only one empire can complete, or there's places for them. That's normally the only time I use the luxuries for their bonuses. Otherwise, I sell them. Well, I trade them to get technologies or other resources from other empires. Luxury resources can be used for many things, most notably upgrading your star systems. In order to start such system development projects, stage 3 of the economy and trade quadrant of the technology tree must be reached. Yeah, give me a year. I'll get to it. Alright, kudos, you have earned enough influence to pass your first law. Open the Senate screen via the control banner to learn more. This is completely new. There are 6 political parties in law categories: militarist, science, ecologist, pacifist, religious, and industrialist. Crucially, the leading political parties of your Senate determine the categories of laws you can pass. So that's why elections matter. Okay. Alright. Alright, in the active laws pane, click on pass laws button to see what laws can be voted. Pass laws. Super tax. Yeah, I want to increase the tax on everybody so I can become rich. Yeah, nope, no thank you. More laws will become available after each election. Select the law you wish to pass and click the pass button. So I can only pass one, I am assuming. One active law slot left. Okay. No matter how many try to sell it, when taxes go up, nobody is happy. While it won't lead to a revolution, this latest hike in value add tax does cause some discontent in the population. So -1 per person on system. But it's improvable. But +3 dust per person. Alright. Plus 5%. I don't know what that is. Vendors of Realm Decree. Overnight, this law can transform your empire's defensive strength. Once passed, all systems enjoy an immediate significant rise in size of ground forces as every family is ordained to send their eldest born to the military. Rude. Moreover, the supplement. I don't like that, because I mean I'd have to go to the military. I'm an only child. Moreover, with the supplementary English, come back. Supplementary edict of instituting a routine of persuasive sermons that rejoice in the life of the soldier. Armies will grow faster. Okay. Toys for boys. Primary way to turn technology and science development into new cool gadgets. This law was much derided for simply coming up with new ways for the average citizen to waste time and resources for personal pleasure. It's called video games! Less science, more approval. That's only 20 more approval for 10% less science. Flat out amount of approval for a percentage of my science. Not a big fan of that. Everybody loves good news from the frontiers of the Empire, and this legislation helps to formalize and encourage the feel-good factor that comes with the founding of a new colony on a distant world, as well as instituting an official period of national celebration. This rule further fosters, I know what I'm saying, the whole population's sense of commitment by lowering the barriers for industrial expansion. Plus 5 approval for 5 turns when acquiring a new colony, either by invasion or through completion of an outpost. That's that's not a permanent effect. That's just it lasts for 5 turns and then it's gone. Minus 15% ship costs on systems. That's alright. I think I like this. It doesn't have anything bad to it. What's this do? 7% initially spent for any construction is converted into dust at the end. I don't understand. So past laws immediately apply their power effects on the Empire. However, an upkeep and influence must be paid based on the number of systems owned and the law of power. If paying this upkeep becomes impossible, then laws start being abrogated progressively. Okay, big words, don't understand. Never mind that. Okay. It provides strong boost to the selected political party. Oh. Strong penalty to the competitors. Okay. Those are both very aggressive. Oh. Let me look more into that later. I think I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes, yeah. Let my throat rest. But I will be streaming either tomorrow or Thursday, probably. But what's done here? Alright, so 10% of industry for construction is converted to dust. Does that mean that at the end? So does that mean that when the construction is done, 10% of the industry spent on that construction becomes dust? I'm confused. Huh. Alright. Are you gonna teach me something about this game? No? Well, what part of the tutorial do I get it? Okay, do I just need to increase my military power? Okay. Guess we'll just wait it out. $800 manpower. Oh, election day. So this is election. Elections occur every 20 turns. Here you can select the political party you want to support. Depending on your government, you have access to several election actions. Official support provides a small boost. Alright. Okay. I kind of want to go industry. Or maybe religious, because that's new. That's definitely food, that's science, that's influence, or diplomacy, that's military, and that's industry. So those are all obvious. Religion, I'm not sure about. Maybe approval? Well, the galaxy is advanced enough. Yeah, because those are the other 5 FIDs. Or FIDSy. Those are FIDSy. And this would be approval, I guess. Faith and science are not incompatible. That is true. In my mind, I am a man of science. However, I do also believe in God. And in my mind, there is a beginning to everything. So we know the Big Bang is what created our galaxy. Or not our galaxy, our universe. What caused the Big Bang? And I think it was my own theory is that 2 electrons actually touched, because no 2 electrons can never touch, because the force between them versus compared to their mass and size is the repelling force is too great. They cannot touch. However, in the Big Bang, before the Big Bang, all the matter that currently exists in our universe existed before the Big Bang, which wasn't an explosion, as the name suggests. It was an expansion. All that matter was condensed into size of, I don't remember the size. Let's just say the size of a small marble. Basically everything is touching. Electrons touch, and then the repulsion force between those 2 electrons, or maybe multiple electrons, is so great that Big Bang occurred, and our universe has been expanding ever since. Technically, every second, or every nanosecond, really, we are getting bigger, because we are expanding along with the rest of the universe. Our atoms are getting slightly farther and farther apart from our other atoms in our body, but we don't realize this because it's such a minute amount. Anyways, continuing this, there are nevertheless beings for whom. Oh wait, I didn't finish what I was saying. So, but what created all that matter? There has to be something that created it. before the Big Bang, my idea is God created it. Because the idea behind God was that he always existed. Before the universe existed. And so that's how they worked out in my mind. There are nevertheless beings for whom a philosophical and devout mindset brings greater peace of mind and well-being than all the gadgets of advanced technology. Okay. The elections are over here. You can see the new composition of your Senate and learn if any new laws have been unlocked. Be warned though, sometimes elections will trigger unforeseen consequences and uprising among a disgruntled splinter group unhappy with the result, or perhaps even evidence of any political fraud coming to light. Okay, interesting. Alright, what time is it? 10:26. Alright, let's abolish that. 2 experience per turn, more experience. More dust. Approval rating is forced to content. Oh. Huh. Specific conversation, change of ownership, or conversion will be automatically applied when it reaches 100%, whatever that means. Okay. I'm still waiting for the military power to happen. In fact, science. Right there, that'll give me 100 once that finishes. Those are modules. Okay. And let's go for that next. Okay. Workplace military ship prices decrease. Huh. Cool. 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 Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Continue. I just want to look at the new ship thing. At any time, major events can happen that will have a strong impact on your empire for a fixed number of turns. They may be unforgettable. Fixed number of turns. Hold on. Something here isn't right. They may be connected to your population demographics, your warmongering, okay, or simply your economic choices. Request an event screen, keep track of such events while they last. Alright, I don't give a crap right now. I still don't give a crap about that. Now straight up give me 100 military power. Or I thought it would. And that's a module for stuff. Okay, well in that case, let's go with this next. Yeah, I'm basically just trying to see what that's all about, and then end the stream. Yay, more population. Alright, so there's some of that exclusive tech right there. Right there. So, choice between weapons. Okay. And I'm only halfway there. Starting to get slow already. It's pending. That means it's waiting for the enemy ships to move. Okay. That's kind of difficult to read right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over here and where is it? Um, what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's try to get this now. Industrialists in the lead, of course. Can I even... Oh. Marketplace. Mastering the economy screen will be key to making you rich. Indeed. Here you will manage your trade companies. Get access to the marketplace and elaborate your system development once you've researched the right technologies. Hover over each screen section. Okay. More. This next turn I get that? Yeah. And I can just straight up convert one. And get that quest done. And I think that will unlock that part of the tutorial for me. Alright. Don't care about that. Oh wait, that's actually cool. It gives me suggested stuff to research. I might rely on that for simplicity in the future. Alright, so in here, I want to do that. That'll take one turn, give me the 300, hopefully unlock that. That is cool. Whatever. I don't give a crap right now. Hey, welcome to the stream that's gonna end in a few moments. I feel like your username is familiar. Felion. This sounds very familiar. In fact, are you who I think you are? Yes, you are who I think you are. Alright then. Oh wow, you just got a notification I'm streaming. I didn't update my Skype status this time. I figured most people who would care to watch my stream have my Discord, and they could just find a link in there because it tells them I'm streaming. But I will be streaming again either tomorrow or Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow. Right now, today I'm just doing the tutorial. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna get started on making my own custom faction and actually playing the game, like seriously, rather than just trying to skip through it. Punisher drives. Okay. Choose an objective. I'm gonna go with that. Don't you sometimes want to see beyond reality to know the essence of things? Well, you can with scan view. Alright, click scan view tab. Spacebar. Cool. Nice. Well, do you have Discord? Well, we could talk after the stream about me streaming and whether or not you have Discord. Alright, I'll get your Discord after stream through Skype, since stream is hopefully going into game. Seriously, where's my next tutorial at, man? Oh, there's another election. Nobody wants religion, apparently. Whatever. Alright. I didn't do that. Oh, okay. Whatever. Is that forced on me? Am I able to... Okay, so that's whatever the lead one is. Wait, no, they're in the lead. Okay, I don't know. So, I still can't access that. Thank you, game. But, yep, this is the end of the stream. I plan on streaming again, like I said, tomorrow or Thursday, starting at probably around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it is currently daylight savings, so if you're not in daylight savings, add an hour, I believe. Yeah. Or, well, I'm an hour ahead, which means subtract another hour, I think. I don't feel like doing the math in my head right now. I could if I wanted to, I just don't feel like it. Saying what so awkwardly? You mean ending the stream? You mean my super long ending to the stream? Yeah, I take long endings to the stream. Or I make endings long stream. I don't word. Anyways, as I said, I will be making a custom faction. Quick game. I'll be making a custom faction, and yes, I stutter. You probably wouldn't be able to tell in the voice actor of all my stuttering. Wait, my stuttering helps me fill in the gaps. It's a tactical advantage when I stream or record. Mainly stream. I don't do as much when I record for some reason. Because I focus more. I'll stutter you. Whatever the heck that means. Hey, I lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot. That rhymed. Dang it. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to make my custom factions next in the next stream and actually start seriously playing the game. And if you want to see more content from me, check out my YouTube. It's called The Real Dogdig. Basically the same name I have for Twitch, minus the 1 at the end, plus the real at the beginning. You cannot hear my smiles. I am not smiling. Nope, totally not smiling. Totally not lying either. Anyways, have a nice night or day or whatever time it is for you, and goodbye.